Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Today we're going to be driving my Model 3 using hardware 3 running FSD 12.6.4. And we're going to be going on the highway and doing some, local road driving after. So it enters the on-ramp, very well. It knows exactly where the on-ramp was. So it took a right there, and now it's staying pretty centered while trying to get up to speed. So we're at 84 kilometers an hour. We should be switching to 100 soon. We are going to be driving in standard mode, and it's signaling while also increasing in speed. There's no cars, and it switches over to the next lane. And it did that very smoothly, no complaints. It wasn't aggressive. Did that very safe. And now it's following the flow of traffic in front of us. This Volvo and all these other cars are kind of going slow. That Lincoln really doesn't like that cargo van going 80, so it's gonna try overtaking. So the Tesla gives enough space for the Lincoln to do that maneuver. No complaints. It was really safe. I didn't do anything. Some of you guys are saying that like my foot is on the pedal. My foot is just on the pedal because my current seating position is like a little bit further back than I usually drive. So it looks like I'm pressing the pedal, but my foot is just on the pedal, so I could quickly intervene if I need to. So yeah, thank you guys so much for all the love and support you guys are showing on all the videos. I read all the comments, so it's really cool seeing like your opinion, what you guys are suggesting, and what you guys want to see more of. Like, I know a lot of you viewers are people looking to get Teslas, looking to buy FSD, and it's really cool how you guys are just commenting what your opinions, like how your experience with FSD, and maybe some new buyers, like their fears of Teslas and fears of EVs and fears of FSD. They're asking questions, and some of you people are giving your answers, which is awesome. So if you guys have a Tesla, check out some of the comments. Some people might have some questions, and it's cool to give your general opinion of it, and help them out if they if it's a good experience. So we're going to be getting over to this left lane. There's a Dodge coming really fast. He sped up even though he was way further behind me. Some people in Toronto just want to cause like a problem. The Tesla was doing it very well. This Dodge just sped up. I just saw that. I don't know if you guys saw that in the mirror. Like, he was going insanely fast. That was crazy. But Toronto drivers, especially at rush hour, people got places to be, and yeah, sometimes it could be dangerous. FSD could drive as safe as possible, but others could really make the road a very dangerous place. So stay safe, guys. Like we're all trying to get somewhere. We're all trying to get to family. We're all trying to get home. We're all trying to get to work. So everybody, like, even if you're driving an electric car, gas car, whatever, like, stay safe out there. So now we're making over to the right because our exit is over here. It's driving very smoothly, no complaints. I never really have complaints when it's on the highway like this. And we made it over to the right lane, exiting on the street over here. And it just did that very smooth. It entered the highway really well. It was cruising on the highway very well, and it got over to merge onto the exit ramp over here very well. No complaints, no honks. Nobody honked at us, so we must be doing something right. And now it's slowing down. We're going from 100 down to 80, now 70, and it's coming off the exit ramp very smooth. I love how smooth it is. It's not like it's breaking all the energy away, or like it's regenerating very smoothly. So now we're coming to this right turn over here. It's gonna stop slowly, right at the line, which is really nice. It's gonna look for cars coming. There's this minivan coming. Nope, we cannot go there. That minivan was coming in hot. So that was a fail there. That was a fail. I guess it misidentified which lane that minivan was. So that was not good. If I didn't do anything, that minivan would have honked, had to brake very abruptly there. So that was not a good right turn there for FSD. I also probably didn't give it, like, let it decide if it was gonna break before it went, but I like to intervene way before anything serious even happens. So yeah, that's why, even though these FSD systems, like, you could, like, you know, not pay attention as much, you got to pay attention, because, like, you know, sometimes, like, situations like that could happen. So, you know, you might think, like, oh, I could go on my phone real quick, or I could, like, look down or look behind me, or, you know, pay more attention to your passenger or something, or, like, the scenery around you. But, like, in literally, like, half a second, it can make the dumbest decision. Like, FSD could hallucinate, fail, whatever it may be, and put you in a very bad situation, and you have to, you know, realize what situation you're in, and then, you know, avoid the problem. That minivan is driving crazy though, but everybody's driving a little crazy here. So we're gonna be merging because this lane ends. Hopefully we don't hit whatever that is, and we did that nicely. So yeah, if you guys I want to know what you guys think of, like, FSD version 14 Lite. Everybody gets into heated debates down in the comments for this, because nobody really, it feels like nobody really knows what's going on with it. It's happening, it's not happening, there's so many features. Elon Musk is a liar. Like, I don't even know, to be honest, but I really hope it does come out here in Canada, so I could download it and update my car, and hopefully, you know, it's a way better experience, and it's much more safe on the road, you know, and maybe it'll help compel you to get FSD, or maybe even consider a Tesla. So let me know what you guys are excited for with version 14 Lite, because this is the month it comes out. Well, in America, I think, maybe not. Also, I did some research on the Ontario law here with the school bus. If it's divided lanes, like if there's a divider in the middle of the lanes and a train, this raised train track counts, you're actually allowed to, like, flow. Like, the traffic is allowed to flow, as every single car did this. But if the lane is connected to that other lane where the school bus is, it will you obviously have to stop, because that's very bad. I prefer, no matter what, to slow down. You know, the safety of everybody is really important to me. So no matter what, like, even if, you know, there's a divider, like, you got to slow down and really be aware of what's going on. We got to stay safe out there, guys, no matter what car we're driving. Yeah, a few of you guys commented, like, does it stop for school bus? I actually have no idea. Like, I'd never really been in like, this is, like, the only situation where I've seen a school bus like that, and I'm driving with my FSD on. Usually in residential areas, like, I don't really use FSD that much. I kind of just use it on main roads, but I hopefully will try driving some residential streets, and maybe we could see if it could actually stop for a school bus. But I'm really going to be intervening way more than I would allow it to have control of the situation, because, you know, safety of everybody is really important. So we might see. Comment down below if you have a Tesla and you know the answer to that, so, because a lot of people have been asking that. So yeah, also, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe. You know, I post videos like this one all the time. Check out some of the links in the description. It'll help support the channel. We have a lot of playlists on this channel: long form, short form, auto park. You know, I'm probably gonna add a few in the future, like highway driving, city driving, all that stuff. And the car is very smooth right today. It's slowing down. It's very safe, very smooth, no complaints. Getting through this intersection, no problem. Just staying a good distance behind this Lexus over here, and we're just centered. And this is honestly what FSD does best, like, just nice drives like this, nothing too crazy. When a lot of crazy stuff happens, like, it can overwhelm the hardware 3, excuse me. Like the downtown videos. If you guys seen the downtown videos, check them out. I post on this channel every day, so check out some of the downtown videos I posted in the last few days. It is pretty bad downtown. I'll be making a few more downtown videos, maybe even do some FIFA like around there, like those crazy areas right now, because Toronto's holding the World Cup or whatever. So we could absolutely test it to the max, because Toronto's a terrible commuter city. Like, commuting around Toronto on a regular day is horrible. Like, we can't even, like, the roads can't even, support its own residents. So the World Cup, yeah, I think everything's just gonna just not even work. I've seen a lot of TTC delays and shutdowns and everything. So it'd be, pretty cool to test out Hardware 3 and see if it could even handle the disaster that it is, that I already know it's going to be for the World Cup. So maybe I'll do a few videos on driving to the stadium and seeing, just how it just handles that area. There's a merge right here, so after we pass the merge, we'll see how it handles. We'll see how it handles this merge. It does merges pretty well. It just depends on like how other people are feeling, because they might not let us in. And yeah, we'll see. I'm just waiting. The light, I think, turned green. Cars are moving. Still keeping a good distance from the car in front of us. Not too close and not too far for people to get mad at us. Brazil and Canada. I think this person is very excited for the FIFA game. Yeah, if you guys are watching the FIFA game, let me know what team you're supporting in the comments down below. And there's this merge, signals, car. There's an opening and it gets over, and it does that very well. So yeah, that was pretty good. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all the videos I post. I post videos like this one every single day. Comment down what you guys think, what you guys want to see, and what you guys feel about FSD. Are you guys considering it? Are you guys considering a Tesla? Let us know. Let us know what fears you have, what what things are you concerned about, what questions you have, and hopefully we can answer them in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.